Hello again, I am Jim Bob and welcome back to F1 Manager 24 Creator Team Career here on the PC with Cadillac. Still in our first season, we're almost at the halfway point now, it's round 10 in 2026 and we are heading to Austria. That's Spain. We've already done Spain. Please tell me I haven't overwiped it. I think I might have done. Spanish Grand Prix. Crap. Alright, well, it looks like we're running Spain again. Damn. I must have forgotten to save. Okay, that's annoying. That's frustrating. I was all set for the Austrian Grand Prix tonight, and we're going back in time. And apparently we're rerunning Spain. Damn. 2 days away. That's the extra spare wing. Let's check the cars are where they are. This is frustrating that we are having to rerun this. I'm very, very tempted to just sim this race, actually, so we can get back to where we should be. Let's do that rather than running this race again. So let's skip. I'm going to sim the whole thing and hope that we get lucky. Evening Clark, evening Esparza, evening Dino. Hello to anyone else lurking in the chat as well.
Grand Prix here in Barcelona.
We're going to quickly sim our way through this one.
Our weekend continues with qualifying.
Oh crap, yes.
Fight it out for a
I haven't put the sponsor money in.
Teams often bring upgrades to Barcelona, so the qualifying order could be a little shaken up. Cars need to be well balanced in both high and low speed corners.
I completely forgot about that as well. I got so engrossed with rolling line this weekend that I just completely forgot all about it. Okay. Well, let's try and fix the setups a little bit, shall we? Wow, that's a bit obscene. Trying to remember what the setup actually was. It might even be different this time because it's a new save file. Effectively, let's go back to a 13.5 and I'm not sure how to get that where it needs to be. Looks like it's going to have to be a 5.5 then. Evening Adrian, evening Victor. This is breaking my brain, this one. Looks like it's as close as I'm going to get. Alright, let's into the race. Where did we qualify? And how close did I get with those setups? th or higher are the targets. Look at that, 100% and 97%. So I just need a little bit more front wing. No, wait, where are we? Let's just leave it at 97. Where are we actually on the grid? 21st and 22nd. Boy. Okay, well...
And that's another race done for Fernando Alonso.
Wow, Kimi won. We got a new winner. It was Kimi. What happened to us? We finished 20th and 17th, so a little bit worse. We got a little bit worse than we did before. Checo, once again, didn't make it through into the sponsor period. So Charles Leclerc and George are now tied at the top. Okay, so that's shaking things up a little bit. Interesting. We didn't pick up any points there. Oh, wow. Look at our stops. What happened? Jeez. All right, so at least now I can kind of show you what goes into the online editor because what I need to do is nope, not that. Okay, so let's go to the database editor. Let's take save 4. Oh, actually, I need to actually create the save, don't I? So save. Let's overwrite that one. Not sure which save this is. This might be save 3. It might be save 4. All right, so let's take a look at results, records. There we go. So that was the Spanish Grand Prix. So we need to go to teams. And let's find us. There we are. And we needed to add in an extra 6 mil, didn't we? So, no, an extra... What was it we said? 9.4 mil, because we ended up with about 680k. So let's just make that a nice round 10 mil. There we go. because we need to account for the money that we would have got. No, wait, I'm getting this wrong. We should have earned 6.4 mil, so that should be 6.8 mil. There we go. So, no, wait, hang on. 6.08 mil plus 6. There we go. So we've amended our bank balance. Now I need to export that save. There we go. Now if I go to my downloads tab and take save 4 and we paste that in over the top of our existing save 4, and if we go back to the game, and now if we load save 4, there we go. Bank balance is now 6.7 mil. Lovely. That has worked out very nicely. So, let's see. Some bits to fix on the car. Let's have a look. Install the underfloor. And underfloor there. So that hasn't changed. Both underfloors went. We need to build some replacement underfloors. There we go. And there we go. We get our money from that we were owed. So we actually have some cash to spend. Let's see. Oh, I know why I was going to up it. It's because we couldn't make the following sponsor payment. We'll see how much, because we didn't do anything this month and it really hurt us. So we're going to see what we end up with, and then when we do the next sponsor period in 6 weeks, we will have to add in an extra however much we need to get us back up to where we should be. That's why it was 10 mil that was being added in. Alright, well, rather than getting it all in one go, we will stick to keeping it within the usual periods. Right, now that we actually have some cash now, not there. We can have a look at what's going on. We've got our chassis going through. Have we got new hours yet? Not for another 4 days. Okay. Let's start work on the next generation underfloor. What's that going to give us? Just like that. Yeah, no change to ranks. So let's bump up the downforce levels a little bit. That's really not going to give us much at all, is it? I'll take a bit more out. Not really doing much other than making it even more fragile. We'll go with that, just to get some extra performance, hopefully. And what I will do now is, I know I just put 2 in. Let me reduce this down to just 1. Get a little bit of that cash back. And then we'll have a new slot opening up in a day. It's advanced time. Okay, so chassis research is complete. Let's wait a couple more days so we get the new ATR period. There we go. Yay, new ATR period. So into research. I don't think we've done a front wing yet. Let's quickly double check what we have actually done. Back out, back out, back out. There we go. Come down to the boards. Let's look at rules and regs for next season. So the chassis is just complete, but that was just a basic project, and because we haven't reloaded, that's why it's not showing. So we haven't done a front wing yet. We haven't done a rear wing yet. We have done an underfloor. Oh, and we've massively covered off the losses and still got some gains as well. That's nice. And then suspension. We've got one going through. So having done the underfloor, we've got 3 ATR periods remaining. That's going to be the front wing, the rear wing, and the suspension. And then side pods and chassis are just going to get some, you know, small little boosts wherever they can. So let's do the next big research, which is going to be the front wing. And I'm going to throw everything into that. Go, and then we're going to really dial up the downforce. Keep the tyre wear looking pretty strong as well. Then we'll drop these down a little bit. Actually, I can drop that down a bit as well. There we go. One engineer, 44 days. That research project is done. Okay. Have we got any slots? Not for another 12 days. And that's when our new side pods will be ready to go into production. And then our suspension, our first suspension project will be done. And then we can then switch that to a side pod research project, and maybe start designing a new rear wing or something. There we go. Let me have a look at our facilities now that we have some cash left over. Could get that team hub. That would be nice. It's going to cost me 2.2. That's going to cost me 2.8. Got to go with that. Just, again, boost our marketability, help with our sponsors, boost our attractiveness, and then let's see what else we need to do after that. Let me check to see if I did, if I need to re-offer a contract. Yeah, I haven't even got scouting information. Look, so I'm going to need to reapproach Fittipaldi boys. There's Pietro. I'm just going to offer him a contract straight off. So affiliates. Let's get him in for 4 seasons. Get him in for immediately. He's going to be my one of my simulator drivers. The other one might well be my commercial. I want to check, see what his commercial rating is first of all. Don't want to offer him too much. And I can kind of negate some of that expense by just offering a bigger signing bonus. Let's get him up to 260. See if he'll take that. I think that's slightly less than we offered him last time. Okay, I think we're back pretty much to where we were with a little bit of extra. Strategy prep. Predicting the best strategy will be a 2-stop. I would not be at all surprised if a good chunk of the grid goes 3-stop. We might have to go 3-stop. And there we go. That is our slightly new look championship standings. 144 points apiece for Charles Leclerc and George Russell, thanks to resimming through Spain. Max is now just 24 points behind, so he's closer than he was. And Antonelli's picked up his first win of the season, which has got him in 4th place ahead of Hamilton. Piastri on 75 points, Sainz in 7th. And we are still hanging on to 8th place, 4 points ahead of Sauber, who are now Audi now, and 19 points behind Alpine. It's pretty tight here at the top as well. Just an 11-point lead for Mercedes over Ferrari. McLaren are a long way back, and they're in a fight with Red Bull over 3rd at the moment. There's only 3 points between the two. So that's pretty tight. Let me quickly check. Both cars are running what they need to run. They're both running the Mark II. They're both running the Mark II. They should be running the same stuff. Yes, they are. And they are there. And they're both on the Mark II there. And are they both on the Mark III? Yes, they are. All right. We couldn't do top 18 with both last time. Hoping this circuit will be a little kinder to us than Spain. Let's see how we do.
Welcome along to the spectacular setting of Austria. Set in the Austrian mountains, the Red Bull Ring offers fantastic views and thrilling racing. Originally built in 1970, the circuit has been part of the F1 season in its current format since 2014. A brilliant race from Mercedes in the previous weekend saw the team celebrate with a well-deserved win. Will they make it back onto the podium this weekend? Now let's crack on with the weekend.
Okay, before we hit the track, I'm going to do 2 things. One, I'm going to check to see whether or not it's off. Look at that. That's nice. And now we're going to actually create a backup before we go into the race weekend. There we go. So, tyres. What tyres do I want to use? We're going to use, it's a normal weekend. We're going to give both of our rookies, our affiliates, time in the car today. And we're going to use hards and then mediums for our main drivers in FP2 and FP3. It's a very short lap. I don't know if I can get away with much more than 35 laps. I doubt I'll even be able to get that far, but we shall see. Setup wise, we're going to go with a 5, a 13.5. Going to go with a 1.9, and then I'm going to up this a little bit, and then I'm going to up this all the way up as well. See how that works. Car parts, forgot to swap these out when we simmed through. Never mind. It's just more wear and tear we put on those car parts. But it does mean that we probably haven't killed Checo's second DRS yet as a result. Or his first DRS, sorry. It might still be viable. Let's have a look. Engine at 36. It is still viable. We'll stick it on. And then, yeah. We'll need to buy him a new gearbox soon as well. Let's go with 35 laps of fuel. Doubt the softs will last that long, but we'll see. Setup will go something very, very similar in some respects. We're going to go with a 5, and then this time just a 13. Then we'll go with a 1.9 again. We're just going to up that by just 1 click this time, and that we're going to push all the way up as well. And let's see if that does us anything special.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green light. Radiator. Good for me too.
Copy, loud and clear.
Reminder for brake temperature.
Copy.
And we need a good warm-up on the brakes.
Copy.
All right, let's speed him up. So, Dino Beganovic getting a run out for Ferrari. Nagel is running for Red Bull. Gabriele Mini getting a run out for Pierre Gasly's
And try
Alpine.
to keep the temperature on the tires.
And that's it. No one else apart from us running rookies. Wow, tires getting hot. We've got a VSC.
Virtual safety car deployed. Stay positive.
Okay.
Now, we
Oh,
can see
Nagel's
what
crashed.
happened. Heading down the straight.
Yeah, it's dropped it here. Whoa, yeah, it's snapped in the opposite
That's where they
direction.
hit the wall. And that won't
That's
do their
a
confidence
straight
any
retirement.
good.
That was that Max's car.
And look at the team there. They all
I think it
knew
is.
what that moment
He's
meant.
not going to be a happy bunny. His car getting smashed up after just a few minutes of running. It is Max's car. Oh, he's going to be pissed.
SC ending.
There goes the
Copy.
ERS. That's fine.
Anything we can help you with?
Car's good.
Copy that.
They're at 53% on developments, 85% Sergeant setup. It'll be a little while yet before we get Jack.
How are my tire taps?
That's it. That's the failed ERS. Oh, wait. Is he... Oh, he's damaged the underfloor. Damn it. There goes that one spare that I just crafted. He's gone over a curb somewhere and broken the
We
underfloor.
will check that.
God damn it.
And try to work on your front tires. Any feedback on the car?
Well, at least the feedback's looking good. 97%. Very nice. How are we looking on the developments? 74.
Tire phase update.
Getting close.
You can.
Evening, John.
Copy.
Oh, wow. I've
What
just seen the
about tyres?
tyres.
Oh, it's getting difficult.
Paper. Confirming you are boxing this lap.
Yeah, copy.
I'm not going to be able to send Crawford back out because of the ERS. Damn it. He's got a puncture as well now. So Crawford's not going to get the full run today.
And box this one. Box speed confirm.
Pit lane.
Make sure your limiter is on. Stop on the marks.
All right. Let's change the setup. So, a little bit too much rear wing, it would seem. Let's try putting him on that. See if that works. Another set of softs, because we're going to hand 2 sets back anyway. Might as well. We can at least make sure that one of our drivers is going to get the full development run. So Jack's not going to be able to go out, I don't think, because we're going to have to change the ERS, and
Stop on the marks.
I don't know if I'll have enough time left. Well, I might just be able to sneak him back out. Depends how long it takes to change that ERS unit. And that's assuming that I can. Oh no, wait! I don't have to change it until the next session. That's all right. That's good. So I need to find 3%. Let's just take that down 2 clicks. Let's see if that works. Evening, Fabrice. Maybe it won't let me send him back out because of the powertrain. Yeah, I'm guessing because of the powertrain it's not going to let me send him out. Yeah. Damn it. It's not something I can change in this session either, so that's it for Jack. He's done in this session.
How does my tires look?
There we go. We have nailed the setup. Lovely. He should be maxed on his development run now as well. Oh, not yet. He's at 82. Oh, wait. I wonder if that's because Jack isn't back out there. Alright, well, let's complete the run that we've got him on.
What about tyres?
Tires are gone.
Copy.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think Logan's maxed at 100 and Jack isn't. He's still at whatever he was. So let's get Logan in. We'll do one more lap. Yeah, still at 82. So we've got one car nailed. That's lovely to see. The other car, unfortunately, isn't quite there. It's at 97% with a change pending. And we have to replace the ERS because that has now died. But we are pretty much done with this session. So a little look there at the forecast for the rest of the weekend. Let's see if we can actually see what the targets are going to be. Sorry, the temperatures are going to be. Oh, it's going to be cool on Sunday. Look at that, just 17 degrees. So that means hard tyres will probably struggle. Okay, good to know. We need a long run here. Got to replace that on the floor. So on with the spare. Hopefully we don't break another one. But just to be on the safe side. It won't let me. Ah, dear. Okay. And we'll stick with that gearbox because we have no choice. Let's send them out.
Green light.
Let's see if the tyres actually get up to temperature. Might take them a while. Yeah, Paris's have. They're just about in the window. Track temperature's dropping. Now it's going back up again. Tyre temp's going back up a bit as a result. Or not. Oh, that track temp's climbing, isn't it? Now it's going back down again. So yeah, these tyres very stubborn when it comes to getting into and staying in the window. Given that the ambient temperature is going to be almost 10 degrees lower than it is right now for the race,
Yeah, keep it.
I think, hard. If we're going to use them, we'll have to have them on push. They'll be more durable than the prediction. Still 97%, but we got into optimal. So, have we broken something else? We've broken the front wing perhaps and fixed the other two things.
How are these guys?
We need to work on the tires, keep the temperature on the tires.
And I did a check because there was a Reddit thread saying post your playtime for F1 Manager 24, and some people were like, yeah, I've only got like 60, 70 hours, or I've got a couple of hundred hours, I've got 600 hours. And I put mine in. You add together my PS5 and my PC version. This is not even counting what I did on the PS4 because I didn't check that. I've got about 1,800 hours. Which is a lot. Antonelli and Gasly are out. They've had a crash somewhere. Oh, there we go. Turn 3. So, hero to villain there for Antonelli. Wins the rerun in Barcelona and then puts his car... Well, it might not be him, actually. Oh, it was him. Yeah, he gets the penalty. So, yeah, hero to villain.
Virtual safety car ending.
We've only done 34 laps.
Copy.
And the tyres are down to 30%. And the tyre temps are struggling as well. Oof. Yeah. Hard tyres are really going to be problematic in race conditions. They're wearing out perhaps a little quicker than they should as well because they're blistering in these lower temps. But if we can't keep them warm
How are we looking?
on potentially the hottest day
And
of the
try to
weekend,
keep the temperature on tires.
then we're really going to struggle on race day when it's just going to be predicted at 17 degrees.
What about tyres?
There is another vibration.
That's because Max is thundering up alongside you. Alright, we'll run them for a couple more laps. I'll try and squeeze as much track time out of them as possible.
And tire phase update when you can.
I am struggling now.
Copy.
Oh, there we go. That's
Right rear puncture.
That's a puncture. Will he make it back to the pits? Best call Perez in as well. That's a left rear puncture. You lied to me, Mark Slade.
Practice your pit lane entry. Yeah, copy.
Yeah, practice your pit lane entry on 3 wheels.
Pit limiter on, please.
Stop in front of the garage.
Ah, the cornering
Watch your
isn't
speed.
right.
Pit lane. Okay, stopping on the marks and P1, please.
I don't want to mess with it. I'll just take it as is. 97%. So that's the end of practice 2. I could have sent them back out on softs, but I don't really see much point for just 5 minutes on track. The track knowledge gain will be so slow that it just isn't worth it. So you're looking at about 40-ish laps on those tyres before you absolutely need to come off them before they puncture. George tops the session for the 2nd session in a row. And we've got our track knowledge up nicely. See if we can get 35 laps out of those tyres. I wonder if we're going to have to consider pushing the mediums as well. See if they can stay in the temperature window.
Green light.
Oh yeah, these will stay in the window. Look at the track temperature now, 46.6. It's the highest I've seen it so far this weekend. %, 15 laps. So yeah, we're looking around about 30 laps on these. This is a 78 lap race, so you might just be able to get away with a one stop. Oh god, they're lining up behind me. This is always uncomfortable. They're trying to go 3 wide through turn 1 behind us. Tyres down to 35%. We've only done 20 laps. Not even sure we can get 30 laps out of these tyres. So 25 laps looks to be the most we can realistically squeeze out of these tyres in race trim.
What about tyres?
Unless they prove to be more durable in the Grand Prix than they are here in practice. Again, it's going to be a fair bit cooler. 10 degrees cooler in terms of air temperature. It's going to be very sunny though, no cloud cover, so the track temperature might still get quite warm. We're going to need to send them back out. Change the run plan. And so they're looking quick again. So it's Hamilton. Leclerc not looking particularly quick, but he was on hards. Let's see if he comes back out on a set of faster tyres. Brief yellow flag. Somebody running a wide. No, Bortoletto having a spin. He's on some mediums. He has found a bit more pace. There we go. Up to 7th. Piastri goes top. His tyres are dying quickly again. Look. Another VSC. That's a Mercedes again.
Virtual
It's
safety car
Antonelli
deployed.
again.
Stay
Oh boy.
as close as possible to the delta.
That's 2 cars he's ruined in practice so far. Practice 1 and practice 3. Oh, big hit.
I lost the car.
You lost your engine as well, given that hit. Oof. That was a bad one. That was a very bad one.
Virtual safety car ending.
Okay.
I'm going to try and stay out.
Tires are finished.
Yeah. Okay.
And tire phase update when you can.
I'm installing for production. Is there any issue?
Copy, understood.
They've both gone orange. Can I get one more lap out of them? Nope. Not Valtteri.
We have a puncture.
Or Perez. Ah, they're both punctured. It's that left rear on both cars again. There we go. Synchronized puncture pits. And that's the end of the session. So, we are pretty well prepared for the Grand Prix. We're not looking particularly quick again. Antonelli's now got a 3-place penalty for hitting Gasly in practice. And Bortoletto has a penalty, potentially for new parts. Interesting. You see our prep levels, 99% for Valtteri, 97% for Checo. That's pretty good. Let's get ready for qualifying.
We're moving on now to the all-important qualifying session.
Spielberg's short track comes with 2 high-speed straights. It might be tempting to prioritize low downforce here, but teams risk losing time when cornering if they do.
And here's a driver there's been quite a focus on recently, Karun, Valtteri Bottas.
It hasn't been a great showing from the team's drivers so far. Neither will want to be left behind, and I'm sure they'll both be looking to pull ahead today.
Stay with us as we see who can deliver on motorsport's biggest stage.
So, let's get ourselves prepped, shall we? What's the best bits we can get away with here? I would ideally like a better engine than that, but not ready to put the third one in just yet. I'm going to have to change the ERS. Have to change the gearbox. There we go. What about Checo? Checo's already on engine number 3. He's good for the other parts. They will last. So, time to hit the track. We're not going to go out straight away. We don't have a huge number of tyres. Got 3 sets, but we might need quite a few sets for the Grand Prix. Might need at least 2 sets of softs. We'll have 2 sets of mediums and a set of hards as well. But we know we're probably going to have some trouble with the hards. We might end up going soft, medium, hard with the hard on a push, depending on how durable the mediums are. We may just go soft, medium, medium. May even go medium, hard, medium, but I don't think we will. All right, first to hit the track is Franco Colapinto. And Max is making his way out as well. So you can see the track is going to ramp up throughout the session, and then a big jump in grip here, predicted anyway, when the track gets quite crowded. That's the second Alpine of Pierre Gasly on his way out. Wonder if he took any engine damage in that collision with Antonelli. Right, Max starts to wind it up. We can do a straight comparison against Colapinto. Max might be slightly slower in Sector 1, depending on if Colapinto got a tow from Gasly. No, he's 2 tenths up. Two for the Argentinian. Gasly now starts his push lap. Norris leaving the pits as well. .28.9, so another 3 tenths. Max up by half a second so far. Leclerc hitting the track as well, and George Russell coming out. So there we go, another couple of tenths. So it's 7 tenths is the gap. Let's see if Gasly can do better than his teammate. Send my boys out. 16.5. Hadjar is coming out the pits now as well.
And we need to try and sync all the gears.
Copy.
So across the line, and Gasly is much quicker than his teammate. 5.5 tenths quicker. And Leclerc here might get the start of his lap just slightly compromised. as Max dives into the pits. Should be fine. This will be a very interesting comparison between Charles Leclerc and George Russell.
Will be clear. Go, 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 go.
Tied at the top of the drivers' standings.
Track is clear. Track is clear. And charge button off. Charge button off.
16.5 versus a 16.7, but George could still be pretty quick through the rest of the lap. $16.7 for Valtteri, 16.8 for Checo. It's such a short lap that this is going to come down to very, very fine margins, I think. And George is half a second down, more than half a second down on Leclerc, who goes top just from Max. Where does Russell pop up? Nearly a full second off the pace. Wow, that's a bad lap from George. Both of our drivers are kind of matching George's pace here. Valtteri actually jumps him by a tenth.
Rams, stay negative on your delta.
What about Checo?
Mode
Checo
in,
gets in
please.
front as well by 0.04 of a second. I wonder if George is just running an older engine.
And stay negative on the dash. Stay negative.
Hadjar now up into 4th place. Bortoletta's on a lap.
Perfect.
Russell kept out of the way there. Might be compromised by Leclerc here at the end. I think he was all right there. But he is slower though. Oh wow, he's a full second slower than George. As we head back to the pits. Yuki Tsunoda about to cross the line to set himself a time.
Okay, so stopping on the marks.
He goes purple in the final sector, and he gets right up there as well.
Speed limiter on.
Top three
Speed limiter
separated by
on.
less than a tenth of a second.
And stop in front of the garage.
What about Esteban Ocon? He's down quite a bit. He's down 0.6 so far. Then down another couple of tenths on Tsunoda there as well. So he ends up just between Perez and Russell. Hamilton and the Williams drivers are starting their laps. There's Alex Albon. Carlos Sainz about to hit turn 1. There he is, just saw him briefly in the very background. 16.6 for Alex. 16.5 for Carlos. And a 16.5 for Hamilton. Right, let's reload the tyres. So Antonelli, yeah, Antonelli's making his way out. Perez lets him through before exiting himself. Sainz goes purple in the middle sector.
Just watch out for Albon coming past.
And Albon goes purple in the final sector. So
Yeah,
Albon's up
as
to
you want it to
P4.
be
Sainz
start
might be
lap.
even quicker. He is. He goes top.
Some full throttle
Williams
will help
looking
for
very
tire temps.
tasty here in
Yep,
Q1.
top
Hamilton up to 4th.
So you're in a good position.
And I wonder if Perez will be able to stay close enough to Antonelli to get a tow. Wonder what condition his engine's in. Behrman and Lawson on flying laps. 16.6 and 16.7.
We're looking good.
For their first sector times.
So push, good to go.
And track is clear, track
And
clear.
we've got an Alpine leaving the pits. It's Colapinto.
Mode push for last corner.
Shouldn't be a problem for Valtteri. It wasn't. Shouldn't be a problem for Checo either. $16.7 for Valtteri, 16.7 for Perez. That's a new personal best for Perez. Alonso on the right hand side, there he goes. Behrman's popped up to P8, Lawson in P12. Still waiting to get a time from Lindblad, Alonso, Hulkenberg. We got a yellow flag. Colapinto running wide.
Here's the replay. So here we are
This is an
following
outlap.
the Alpine. And wide they go, leaving the racing line.
Wide on his
Perhaps
outlap. Perez is matching Valtteri's time here. No improvement for Valtteri. Antonelli pops up to P5. Perez fails to find any time in the final sector.
Okay.
And that's what cost him in the end. He stays in P15. We'll have to go again with fresh tyres by the look of it. Top 5 separated by just 84 thousandths of a second at the moment. Top 8 separated by just 2/10 of a second. This is going to be very tight. Russell is still in danger here, still in the drop zone. Hulkenberg comes up to the line. He's only good enough for P18. Still waiting on Bortoletto, Piastri, Lindblad. Bortoletto has set a time, but Piastri and Lindblad have not.
Watch your speed.
So Alonso's good enough for P7, right behind his
Stop on the
teammate.
box. Good thing.
Speed limiter on.
Let's get those
We'll
fresh
stop in
tyres
front of
on.
the garage.
This is a tricky one to judge when to go to get the best run in terms of clean air. Again, because it's such a short lap, it doesn't take very long to get round at all. You can go out with a minute 40 on the clock and be fine. But if there's a lot of traffic coming through, you can go out with a minute 40 and not make the flag, or not make the line before the flag to actually start your flying lap. It's a bit of a strange one. Okay, Bortoletto improves to P14. Piastri coming up to the line goes P7. Lindblad goes P15. We are 19th and 20th. George is on an outlap now. We've had a little flurry of cars coming out. Lawson, Russell, Behrman, Hadjar, Hamilton, all on outlaps. I'm going to wait a little bit longer. Science is still top. Right, starting his run is George. Needs a lap here. Really needs a lap here. As Hadjar improves in the first sector. It is personal best in the first sector. Albon leaving the pits. Hulkenberg leaving the pits. Hadjar definitely improving. Evening, Farah. Now I'm going to go. So Russell gets up to 9th. That should see him through. Hadjar stays P13, I think. Don't think he improved.
What's for traffic?
Lawson's on an improvement. And he just squeezes up to P16. Got Hulkenberg coming through while we're on our warm-up. We going to end up getting in his way, I wonder. Should be okay. Oh, shit, wrong button. That's what I meant to do. So Hulkenberg did improve. He got up to 14th. We're currently 21st and 22nd. But we're on new tyres. And Perez has not improved. He lost some time in the opening sector, probably caught a bit of traffic. Valtteri has slightly improved, but only slightly. We're talking hundreds, maybe thousands up. But a yellow flag. That is Alonso off at turn 3, and he's broken his underfloor.
Right then, we can take a look now. Now this was at turn 3. And the car just locks.
Huge
By
lockup.
that point, it was just too late.
Battery is improving. It's not going to be enough, I don't think. We're down a 10th to Ocon, and Ocon is currently out. Need a mighty final sector here, Valtteri. We didn't get it. We just improved our time slightly, but we are the slowest car once again. It's going to come down to how we can manage our tyres in the race. And how well we can stay in DRS, I think. But this is going to be another painful race, just like Spain was. Before I forgot to save and had to then resim the race. So, have a look at that. The top 11, top 12 basically are separated by 0.2 of a second. Ocon is out. He's eliminated just as Gasly improved up to P5. Ocon will join Lawson, Lindblad, Bortoletto, and our two drivers, Valtteri and Checo, in elimination from Q1. Let's see who sticks it on pole. It's Alex Albon. Look at that. And Sainz is third. Alonso's in second. Max in fourth. Where are the Ferraris? No Ferraris in the top 10. They went out in 11th and 12th. They weren't even close, look. They were down 4 tenths nearly. Well, over about 3.3 tenths to Yuki. No, that doesn't make sense. Those two being that way. Oh, no, wait, that's the final, isn't it? Who had the slowest time? 103.10, 103.44. Oh, they missed out by just 0.03 of a second. They both had exactly the same time as well. Antonelli was out as well, and he's got that 3-place penalty, so Antonelli's going to start down here in P16. Interesting. Very interesting.
Here among the mountains in Austria, the teams are preparing for the 71 laps of today's race.
4 years on from the circuit being renamed to the Red Bull Ring, Max Verstappen became the first driver to bring an eponymous car to victory here in 2018.
Spielberg's challenges are all about overtaking. The DRS zones here mean passing is very possible, especially if your tyres are in a better condition than the next cars. But get caught out having to manage less than fresh tyres? You could be a sitting duck. Welcome to race day. And before we get down to it, last minute checks are being made.
We are absolutely going to get caught out. Right, let's take a look at the amended grid then. So, it is Albon from Alonso on the front row, Sainz and Verstappen row 2, row 3 is all McLaren, row 4 is Russell from Hadjar, then it's Gasly from Sonoda. The two Ferraris line up on row 6, 11th and 12th. Then it's Colapinto, Hulkenberg, Behrman, Antonelli, Ocon, Lawson, Lindblad, Perez, Bottas, Perez, and Bortoletto has taken a replacement engine part, which is a 10-place penalty. So he will start from the back of the grid. Right, let's take a look at tyres, shall we? There's absolutely no way we're making that work. We might not even be able to make this work. It doesn't look like we can. I think we might have to 3-stop this. I am expecting the mediums to be a little bit more durable than the prediction, based on how things were in Spain, but let's see how that goes. It is 12 seconds quicker than the one stop. Oh no, it's yeah, that's quicker, apparently. But it is going to leave us with some very long, stretched out periods. I might split the drivers. I might split the strategy. Go 2-stop with one and 3-stop with the other. Let's take a look at that. I can always convert this to a medium, soft if necessary. We'll see what the wear rate looks like as the stint progresses. Let's take some fuel out. Let's take 2 laps out so that I can do some pushing if I need to. There we go. And we're at the back of the grid, so we're not going to push tyres or fuel or anything like that. We're just going to go as we are. Let's get ourselves prepped and ready. The Austrian Grand Prix is next.
Well, it's great to have you with us, folks, as we settle in for the weekend's Grand Prix action. If Pierre Gasly's feeling the pressure, he's certainly not showing it.
Ninth is a fairly good grid position. If they make the right calls, they could well score some points.
But just what will happen here, your guess is as good as mine. It's the race we've all been waiting for. It's the Austrian Grand Prix. And it's lights out. And away
Really
we
strong
go.
start from Verstappen. Very quick off the line. I'm seeing a lot of guys on soft tyres. Max has to back out of it, though, and he ends up getting jumped by George. And the Ferraris are down a place as well. Most of the grid on soft tyres. As Valtteri gets past Ollie Behrman. And so does Bortoletto by the look of it. So we got Valtteri in front of Perez. That's good. That's what we want.
Charge on. Yep.
We want the soft tyres in front of the
We
mediums.
need charge button on.
Copy.
And Williams are 1-2 right now. Alonso's been jumped. Sainz has jumped all the way up to the lead, and we've got a yellow flag. Somebody spun out, and it is Lawson.
Single yellow.
Copy.
There he goes into the gravel.
Yeah, no, sorry.
No, I haven't played ATS for a while. I need to get back into it. Need to get some more stuff recorded. Right, Valtteri didn't get DRS. Will he get it at the end of this braking zone? No, he should do. Oh, and Perez goes steaming through. Behrman tries to follow him through. What a move from Perez. Double overtake. Perez is out of DRS range, I think, so Valtteri should take that place back from him.
Mode to push, please. Yeah, copy.
So deployed.
He's going to have a look up the inside. Don't hit each other, please, lads.
is getting frustrating.
No worries, man.
But the car's definitely not happy. Surely some...
Charge button
Tried to be
on.
clever. I tried to get it so that Perez wouldn't lose too much time being overtaken and would be able to stay ahead of Behrman. In the end, I just blocked Valtteri from making the overtake. So we'll turn Perez's battery off for a moment. Again, Perez covers him off. Damn it. Don't make me force team orders. Because that'll drop him behind Behrman, probably. Couldn't get through. God damn it.
Charge on.
Copy.
So far, tyres are behaving as expected. It's not very much of a sample data, though.
And you can use all the boost bar.
Just 4 laps. Sainz is
Very happy with time
really going
management.
for it. Albon and Alonso scrapping in second and third here. Alonso got the jump up the inside into turn 3 and got DRS as well. Russell lurking behind Albon.
So tricky to overtake.
Okay, let's get on it. Still everything to play for. Charge on.
Copy.
See if we can close these two up to the back of Arvid.
Charge on.
Copy.
He has DRS.
Behrman is just lurking behind us. Another yellow flag.
Tyres.
That's Albon.
Tires are very consistent.
Albon went on.
Oh yeah, just spun it round.
Sorry.
Oh,
Got going, but lost a ton of positions as a result, and will have damaged his tyres in the spin.
Garage, that really must have been a hard one to take.
Charge on.
Copy.
Mode push.
Charge button on. Bottas DRS.
Charge on.
Copy.
So Leclerc's got himself up into 9th place now.
Doing a good job
Where
on
did
tires.
Albon break out? In 12th.
Okay, copy.
We are starting to close back in on Lindblad. So unfortunately, we've used up the best of Valtteri's tyres. Going nowhere. Let's try and get him past again. Engine
Okay,
temp's
for mode
starting to
push.
climb quite a lot in the dirty air as well, which is not ideal.
Bottas DRS behind.
Okay, copy.
Hamilton gets past Colapinto. He's up into 10th. So both Ferraris now up into the points.
And charge button on, charge button on.
Come on, Valtteri, get through, get through, get through. There we go.
And charge button on, charge on.
Copy.
Charge on.
Let's see if Valtteri can actually
Start
push
button
his
on.
pace a little bit more now that he's in clean air. At the
Yeah.
very least, it will cool his engine down a bit. Give me a chance to try and refill Perez's battery.
Okay, copy.
And Lawson's into the pits. Those soft tyres took a lot of punishment with that spin. Perez gets through again. God damn it.
Charge on.
Copy.
This race is already becoming slightly problematic.
And more energy available.
And we are definitely holding Behrman up. He just can't seem to find his way through at the moment.
He does have DRS.
Another yellow
on you.
flag. Hadjar off at turn 1. He's got a fault as well.
It's the Red Bull driver. Nothing at this point. Oh, and the car locks up. What caused that, I wonder?
So Hadjar will drop almost to the back of the grid. He would have come out behind Lawson had Lawson not boxed.
Gap to
So we're
teams,
17th and
1.4.
18th right now.
And charge button on.
What about tyres?
Tires starting to drop.
And charge button on, charge button on.
Right, let's take a look at tyre prediction. So Valtteri's tyres have pretty much held up as expected, and so have Checo's. So I'm not sure if this is going to be the right strategy for Checo. Like I said, I don't know if those hard
So Perez in
tyres
front of you.
are going to need to be fired up more consistently or not. If we have to push them, then we can, instead of going onto mediums, we can treat the hards like they're a set of mediums in terms of stint length and then go soft.
Yeah, copy.
So we have some options. We have a little bit of flexibility in tyre choice. Problem for
Charge on.
Antonelli.
But it looks like they're carrying some kind of fault.
Down in 13th place right now. That'll be a legacy of his shunt into into the barriers coming off turn 10. Behrman's still having a look, and Alex Albon is into the pits. Another one who had a spin. What tyres is he going to shove on? I never actually looked to see what Lawson put on. Soft. Another set of mediums for Alex Albon. That's very early, so I think he's 3-stopping. He's going to have to, really. Boxing this early.
Charge on.
Going to be coming off those tyres for Valtteri soon. And once again, he's coming under pressure from Ollie Behrman. Oh, Lando's in. So the first of our leaders to box. Oscar's coming in as well. So both McLaren's boxing at the same time. Mediums. And hards. Hadjar coming in as well after his lockup. Mediums there for Hulkenberg and mediums for Hadjar. Decent looking stop there for Red Bull. Valtteri is struggling to stay with Checo here.
Charge on.
He's got Bortoleto behind him. Bortoleto has jumped Ollie Behrman. Due to box at the end of the next lap. And that's Sainz into the pits. Medium tyres going on the Williams there. Colapinto is coming in as well. Let's see, he's coming off softs. What's he going on to? Set of mediums.
Boxing this lap. Yep, coming in.
Don't think we've seen a bad stop yet. I may have just jinxed myself, and that we'll be stopping at the end of this lap, so maybe we'll see a bad stop from our pit crew.
He has DRS.
It's tight there as everyone's trying to get past Valtteri. And there's a look and a lunge from Lando. Gets through.
Okay, charge on.
Past Bortoleto. Ocon in now. And so is Lindblad, who Perez was chasing down. In comes Valtteri. .7, that's a slow stop. It's clean but slow, and we're going to be vulnerable to Liam Lawson here. Lawson's going to get us. We're going to be vulnerable to Hadjar. Got to get some heat into those tyres quickly. Hopefully we'll get the DRS here.
He's 1.3 seconds behind.
Into the pits goes Yuki Tsunoda.
Copy.
There's Isaac. Perez has Lando bearing down on him quickly.
Yeah, copy.
Here comes Isaac. His tyres are definitely up to temperature. It's a quicker car than ours as well. He's going to get DRS. Doesn't get a particularly good exit from turn 3 though. So I think we'll be safe into 4. Yes, we are just. We're out of battery though.
Charge on.
We believe it will be soon.
Copy, guys.
Perez just about holding Norris off through turn 1.
Tyre temps look
Sainz gets past Antonelli.
good. You need to keep your K1 usage down a bit, otherwise you'll just run out of battery and then you'll just be taken by everybody.
And there we go. Tyres are at the temp.
Slow down now.
Copy.
Norris getting frustrated again as Alonso boxes from the lead. Got Gasly coming in behind him as well.
Charge on.
Yeah, copy.
New fastest lap for Carlos Sainz. Antonelli's gone through as well.
And just a
Big
reminder
gap
on
back
DRS.
though to Lando Norris, who is now in front of Perez.
I'm sitting back on the streets.
All right, let's concentrate.
Oh, can we jump Gasly out of the pits here? That'll frustrate Gasly. He's been undercut by
Tsunoda's
Norris.
struggling.
Right, we've caught Lawson. Still managed to keep Hadjar behind us. Portoletto out of the pits onto a set of hard tyres. And we are through. Quite rudely as well. Just shoved him out of the way.
Excellent.
And look at this. All the leaders are boxing. So George has gone onto a set of mediums. Max has gone hards. Hamilton has gone hards. Antonelli's in as well. He's gone onto a set of softs. Interesting mix of tyre choices here. Perez is going to get into turn 3 ahead of Hamilton, and so is Piastri. Or is he? No. Hamilton just about holds. Oh, no. Piastri got the slipstream. And Piastri is through. How long until we box? End of the next lap, according to this. Leclerc in now. So Sainz is back into the lead. It's a slow stop for Ferrari. That's going to hurt Leclerc. He's going to get a load of cars come through. Perez should get past him. Piastri still has not been able to get through. There is Perez, Piastri, Hamilton, and Tsunoda. And finally, Perez has been overtaken by Oscar. He gave up DRS to Oscar as well.
I can keep this pace.
Continue, keep going. Car behind is
Valtteri's
Tsunoda.
nicely through on Lawson. Hadjar now finally gets through. He's dropped back a little bit.
So P8. In front we have Piastri.
Going to go one more lap with Perez.
Behind you is Hamilton.
And we're about to get dogpiled into turn 1, I think.
Hamilton behind with DRS.
Hamilton gets through. He's got the DRS as well, as has the 2 cars behind us. The 3 cars, well, oh man, they're all just lining up now. All right, let's
Race is long.
at least get some DRS here. As Tsunoda looking to make a move on Leclerc. Leclerc's going to hold him off. Just. All right.
Box now, box.
Yeah, copy.
Still Leclerc can't get through. Hamilton's gone, look, he's already nearly 3 seconds ahead. Into the pits we come.
Quickly.
So trying the 2-stop. Let's see if it works or not. Depends whether or not these tyres will fire up and stay in the window. Again, it's a slow stop.
We'll be closing pit exit.
We're going to come out bottom of the grid. But we've done almost a third of the Grand Prix on that opening set of tyres. Valtteri's tyres struggling to stay in the window right now. New fastest lap for Charles Leclerc. Yeah, I think we're going to have to leave these tyres on the push level. The mediums are struggling to stay in the window. I don't hold up much hope for the hards.
Well, yeah, right. It certainly looks like they've developed a fault.
Is that a new fault or is that just an escalation? Let's see this go orange. It does go orange. So that's an escalation. Lawson makes his second stop. So we have almost a full pit stop over Lawson. Only just leaving the pits now. There we go, onto the track. He's onto a set of hard tyres. So this will be interesting to see who boxes first, Perez or Lawson, off those hards. I have a feeling it'll be Lawson.
What about tyres?
We're still okay with the tires.
Let's take a look at the wear rate. Yeah, again, it's about as expected. It's going to be really tight on tyres this entire race for Valtteri, even on a 3-stop. Norris has gone off at turn 4. We're going to see a replay of it. Apparently not. Didn't even throw up a yellow. He ran wide. Looks like he's got some underfloor damage. Have to inject a little bit of heat into these tyres. Perez's tyres are almost up to temperature. Let's take a look at the Verstappen train. This has now become almost the Gasly train.
No management required. Copy. Okay for mode push.
There's Gasly, Piastri, Hamilton and Leclerc. You can just see those guys. We've got another yellow flag. Sure who that's for. One of the Williams. It's Sainz. Oh, it's Carlos.
Now we're watching Carlos Sainz here. Things were going smoothly.
Wasn't under any pressure and just overcooked it going into turn 1. And he's lost the lead. And he's lost a huge amount of time. He's now nearly 5 seconds behind Alonso. There we go, 5 seconds behind him. So that was hugely catastrophic there. Oh man, those tyres are definitely cooking. We've got a problem with this strategy. It's not going to work because the tyres are not going to last. There we go. That's what we're going to convert to. Valtteri still keeping Isaac at bay, and Isaac could be staring down the barrel of a potential retirement if he gets stuck in the dirty air for too much longer and cooks what's left of his engine.
And push. And tire temperatures are good.
So 28 laps done. We're on lap 29 as Behrman hits the pits for his second stop. And Alonso leads by just over 6 seconds from Carlos Sainz. Russell in third, 3 seconds back. Then it's another 4 seconds or so back to Verstappen. He's managed to pull away from Gasly a little bit. Piastri's putting him under pressure now in P5 for P5. Hamilton in 7th, Leclerc 8th, Antonelli 9th. And it's Tsunoda in P10. Albon is down in 11th place under a lot of pressure from Lando Norris. Then Ocon in 13th, ahead of Colapinto. Lindblad, Bottas, who's still frustrating Isaac Hadjar. Then it's Bortoletto, Perez, Hulkenberg, the newly shod soft-tyred car of Ollie Behrman there in 21st, and Liam Lawson all the way back in 22nd. So far, Bottas is on target
DRS.
for the sponsors. Perez is not. He's 1 place shy of where he needs to be. And now Alex Albon's picked up an issue.
Why are we clipping so much? It's like crazy.
Oh, Hadjar almost got his car alongside. That's going to cost him in terms of exit out of turn 3. He's not close enough to have the look at 4, despite having the DRS. Bottas is driving really well at the moment, frustrating the crap out of Isaac. Bortoletto is about to join the party, though. It's hurting our speed. Antonelli has got a mechanical fault now too.
But there! Oh dear, that's not what they need right now.
Could we see some retirements? A few cars picking up some issues, and that's a pretty serious issue for Antonelli, whatever it is. It's orange. That's not good.
Yeah, copy.
Another consistent lap for Perez, another 107.6.
We are P60.
It's a full second quicker than Valtteri at the moment. Valtteri's tyres definitely not at their best. I wonder if that's any quicker. It is, so we'll do that. And that will give me a set of mediums in reserve that we can absolutely trash if we get a late safety car. Yet another fault. It's for Ollie Behrman.
And as far as we can tell, they've got a fault with the car.
Just a minor fault at the moment. But it's a major fault for Antonelli and for Isaac, minor faults for Albon and Behrman, and Norris is sitting on a ticking time bomb. Because if he goes over a curb badly and damages his underfloor any further, that's a retirement. His car will just stop. So there's a few potential retirements out there.
Yes, yes.
Perez is closing in on this battle. Valtteri's tyres, once again, just dipping slightly temperature-wise. Let's give him a little bit more pace. We still need to find some fuel. It's about 1.4 kilos a lap around this circuit. I'm almost positive we're going to get lapped. That's Alonso just there.
Copy.
We are almost at halfway distance. And Hulkenberg gets through.
We need to do the full management on this set.
Copy that.
Use the energy.
Copy.
No DRS for Hadjar. Chance here for Checo. He's feeling brave. Not close enough.
Phase update when you can.
He's going to have a look, though, into turn 6. Oh, just chopped him. Cuts the inside and gets through. Lovely stuff from Checo.
Good job.
Now we should be able to take a look here. Now this is
There
Sergio
you see,
Perez.
he cuts to the back to the inside,
opportunity begging
squeezes
to be
his way
taken.
through, and then it's comfortable for him then.
And Perez completes the overtake.
Alonso leads from Russell by 10 seconds. Sainz really struggling at the moment. He's a second and a half, nearly 2 seconds down. 1.7 seconds down to Russell, 2 seconds down to Alonso on that last lap. Alonso crosses the line, does as well as 7-1. Here come Russell and Russell and Sainz. 107.6 and a 108.1, so even with a slipstream he's struggling.
Charge on.
Alright, there we go. Antonelli, Albon and Norris all into the pits. Hard tyres for Lando. And for Albon. And for Kimi. Isaac's in as well. Hard tyres for Isaac.
Good job. Next guy in front, Bottas.
Perez gets
Let's
through on
take a look at the
Bortoletto.
Now we're watching the action closely here.
Ah,
They
Bortoletto
decide to give it a
just
go,
got
and they're sure to be delighted with
balked there.
that.
And Antonelli's going to come out behind our guys. And I think Checo might be about to jump his teammate as well. Not quite. Charging the battery.
Hulkenberg behind with DRS.
How long until we stop? Next lap. I'm happy for Perez to just sit behind for a lap and get some extra battery, but I think he's going to punch his way through. So we're going on to sort of hard tyres for Valtteri.
Box this lap.
Copy. Box.
Valtteri going very defensive again into turn 1. Chance for Antonelli to try and make the move back on Hulkenberg here. And there we go. Valtteri is overtaken by Checo.
Charge button on, please.
Charge on.
Copy.
Sainz is into the pits. Set of hard tyres. That should take him to the end. We'll have to do 35 laps on those tyres. Hard tyres for Yuki. Colapinto's in. Hard tyres for him as well. Again, very smooth stop. Everyone's had pretty good stops apart from us so far. It's a little bit better, 2.6. Still not great.
It's very tight.
I have one more round of stops to go. I've got Yuki Tsunoda on a fresh set of tyres breathing down the back of Perez here.
Tsunoda behind with DRS.
Okay,
Up the
copy.
pace a little.
So deployed.
So Valtteri is now at the back of the grid. I don't know if we're going to end up in a position to actually get any sponsor targets done here.
35 laps to go. At the
I
end
had
of this
no
one.
idea. We could end up in a comfortable
Charge
position. We could, in terms of
Copy.
both in the top 18, we could end up both cars finishing right near the bottom. 20th, 21st, something like that. It's completely up in the air at the moment.
Okay, copy.
Gasly has slipped down the order a little bit, down to 6th. He's been passed by Piastri and Hamilton. He's got Leclerc lurking now. Sainz on those fresh tyres is stuck behind Esteban Ocon. Shaping for a move. That's not feeling brave on the brakes.
Okay, copy.
And charge button on.
Valtteri is a lap down.
Mode push, please.
Copy.
So his fuel saving days are done. He's good for the rest of the race. Alonso has lapped everybody up to and including Liam Lawson. And I think they're actually getting a tow behind him at the moment. George is into the pits. He has gone hard tyres. That should be George to the end of the race. We're on lap 40 out of 71. In comes Arvid. He's going to get off those hard tyres. And stick on another set. So that should be Lindblad done.
Just do your best.
Tsunoda's got ahead of me, and that's probably a good thing. If I can stay with him. help up Perez's pace a little bit, maybe. Antonelli gets past Albon. Having slipped behind him at some point. Gasly's in now. Behrman gets past Bortoletto, and Bortoletto says and gets back in front, and we got a bad stop.
Charge on, please.
Copy.
Tires are ready.
Copy.
Right, could not keep pace with Tsunoda. No real surprise there.
We need to reduce K1 usage.
Copy.
We might actually be able to go back to that strategy. It will be tight with tyres at the end of the stint. No, let's stick with the one we're on. Evening, Wayne. As Charles Leclerc is in for his potentially final stop. Hard tyres, yeah, this will be his final stop. It's not a good one. That will cost him some ground. Might even drop behind Gasly here. There is Gasly. And there's Yuki Tsunoda.
Car in front, Gasly. There's progress to be made.
Perez stubbornly holding on to P11 right now. Might be about to lose it to Nico Hülkenberg. Just about kept him at bay. Albon trying to find his way through on Hülkenberg, and he's got him. New fastest lap for George, 106.1. How's Valtteri getting on? Still hasn't closed up on the back of Hadjar.
A long way to go.
They are still in front, hanging on to the back of Fernando. There is Fernando.
All right, let's concentrate.
Lawson and Hadjar are right behind him.
you.
It's no wonder we've been struggling to actually catch them up. Every time we just about get close enough, they get DRS and pull away. Perez will be into the pits very soon.
Hülkenberg behind. Gap to him, 0.9.
Absolutely hammering the tyres now.
Keep going.
Copy.
See if we can squeeze another lap out of them.
Box now, box.
Yeah, copy.
And still, I can't get in range. Every time I get close enough, they pull away again. Ugh. All right, Max is in. This will be his final stop, I imagine.
This Focus is a long race.
There goes Hamilton, Piastri, and Russell. Medium tyres, so that's Max to the end. Another good stop for Red Bull. And he will come out just behind Esteban Ocon. Oh, we got that just in front, but he might well get jumped here into turn 3. No, Ocon has the DRS though. And finally, Valtteri has caught the back of Lindblad.
Charge on.
Copy.
Perez will be boxing at the end of this lap, still keeping Nico Hülkenberg at bay. And Oscar's in.
Copy, mate.
Medium tyres for Oscar.
Let's take a closer look. Now this was Valtteri Bottas. It's there for the taking.
A lovely move from Valtteri, and he'll get DRS as well on the exit.
And now Bottas moves up the field.
Okay, charge on. Yep.
Okay then. Pit stop for Perez. We still have one more stop to make after this. .5, that's our quickest stop of the day so far. It's not quick at all. So that's both drivers lapped.
Gap to him 1.8. He will be 3.5 seconds behind us. 26 laps to go.
Okay, we're in range, but
Do your best.
don't know if we'll actually be able to get an overtake in. Just one stop remaining for Valtteri.
Remember, long way to go in this race. What about tyres? Still good.
We need Hadjar to lose DRS. Oh, and he has, because Alonso's in the pits. Set of mediums for Alonso.
Copy.
Will he hold the lead against George? It's going to be tight. It's going to be very tight. George is coming through turn 1 now. He's going to get a run on Alonso into turn 4. There is George. Did he get DRS? Yes, he did. I don't think he's close enough, though.
Okay, let's get on it. Still everything to play for. Mode push. Understood. Let's get after these cars in front.
And Lawson's into the pits. Gets out of the way of Perez. Hamilton's in, and is that tyres, or is that his underfloor damaged as well? This is underfloor, otherwise I would have cleared if it was tyres. So we've got two drivers sitting on a time bomb with their underfloor now.
Just do your best. Just concentrate on getting your tyre temps down.
Yes, copy.
Perez ahead of Behrman. Tyres are up to temperature, so we'll start to push his battery now.
And you can use
Alonso
all the
sets
boost
a new
bar.
fastest lap of 105.7. That's, I was going to say 0.4 quicker than the previous fastest lap, but it's only half a tenth quicker than George's time. He's right on him still in the slipstream in the DRS. There they are. Valtteri still can't find a way past Isaac Hadjar.
No worries, mate. Charge on.
Copy.
You can do this.
Copy.
Time to tell our drivers to be a bit more aggressive. It's going to be a real challenge to get both cars in the top 18 tonight. I think we'll have to downplay our chances with the sponsors at Silverstone. Fault for Ocon.
Deployment.
And a yellow flag out there somewhere as well.
Yellow flag.
Spin for Bortoletto. That helps us out. Here we go. There goes Perez and Behrman.
It's not going the way the team had hoped today, that is for sure.
Valtteri's dropped away a little bit. Hadjar's pace has definitely improved. It was really struggling at one point earlier in the Grand Prix with that fault.
So currently you are.
But seems to have got his pace back into control again. We've got 3 cars with orange faults, which means that's 3 potential retirements there. And we've got 2 cars with damaged underfloors. That's another 2 potential retirements. We could see 5 cars just drop out of this race in the closing stages, although I don't think we will.
Charge button on. Charge button on.
But our pace, or complete lack of it, is
Just a
definitely
reminder,
becoming
guys.
more and more of a problem with every Grand Prix. Those points we picked up very early on in the season have definitely been a lifeline for us, because I don't think we're going to score points at all for the rest of the season. And on the rate we're going, I think we'll be lucky not to be the slowest car on the grid by a mile at the end of the
Car
season.
behind is Perez. is 2.3 seconds behind.
That said, we have been making
So
sure
rest to be
that
made.
we are putting a lot of hours into research for next season to make sure that the car will cover up all the losses and still make gains as well. Whereas I'm sure the AI will not be researching as effectively as we are. They will lose some performance against the regulation changes on at least a couple of parts, I would imagine, and be way over it on others. So next season could be interesting in terms of what our pace is like. We definitely need to step pace up next year.
Car behind is Perez. He's 1.5 seconds behind.
Valtteri, you're going to have some company. And not just you. Behrman's trying to get through. Has to back out of it. He might have another look. No, he stays tucked up.
What about tyres?
Had just caught Hulkenberg.
Starting to slide a bit.
And that's allowing Bottas to get back in as well. And there we go. Hulkenberg in for what will probably be his final stop.
Copy.
Bortoletto is in as well.
Behind you have Perez.
Soft tyres, and it will be soft tyres for the second Audi as well.
This is a long race.
And those guys are going to get undercuts on the pair of us. Perez closing in on his teammate. Let's try and build his battery back up a little bit.
Charge button on. Race is long. And we think it will end soon. Car in front is Bottas. Continue like this.
Mode push, please. Mode push.
Yeah, copy.
Charge on.
Copy.
Let's move Valtteri out the way.
Copy. Yep.
Perez has got more pace.
And Bottas behind with DRS.
No! God damn it!
Energies are good.
Yeah, copy.
Check.
Continue, keep going.
And there goes George. About to lap us as well.
And box now, box.
Oh, it's so frustrating.
And try to cool down the tires as much as possible.
Okay, copy.
And we need charge button on, charge button on.
Copy.
Behrman gets through and then he goes
Now
off.
with the Haas. It's certainly inviting.
So Behrman gets ahead on the approach to turn 4 and then throws it off through turn 4.
16th place now.
And look how much gap we lost because we went slow
We've got a yellow flag
for the blue
here.
flag. Oh, this is the annoying thing about blue flags. Sometimes they just don't work properly. There we go. Perez goes back through.
So next car, Perez.
Disney.
And that delay
Boxing this lap.
trying to get through with the blue flags is going to cost us yet more time to the cars that we're fighting against at the bottom of the field. 2.6, it's another slow stop. We haven't had a single stop quicker than 2.5 seconds. Let's see how we do against the blue flags, which we're about to get hit with again by the look of it. It's 3.5, 4 seconds behind Bortoletto.
And 15.
Valtteri's going to come out behind these guys. There we go, getting blue flagged into oblivion. See if we can go with them.
And more energy available.
Copy.
Come on, Valtteri, give me a good stop, please. Just to get something maybe on the board for the DHL competition. 2.5. No, that won't be good enough.
Gap ahead 4.4. $14 laps to go.
And take care of the tires.
Okay, copy.
Mode push.
Copy.
Just getting blue flagged every time we try and move forward. So the guys in front of us don't have good pace. We're completely screwed.
And you are doing a good job on tires. Keep it like this.
Okay, mate, copy.
Charge on.
Copy.
Charge button on.
Copy.
So we are now 9 seconds, 9.5 seconds behind Bortoletto. Thanks to the blue flags. Bortoletto himself is tucked up behind Oscar Piastri as well.
Guy in front is Bottas. Gap to him 0.9.
So he's getting a nice little tow at 106 pace, and we're getting a tow at 108 pace behind Hamilton. Let's see if Hamilton goes quicker on this lap. Hopefully he does. We clearly have more pace than Lewis, I think, at this point, but we can't use it because every
He
time we
does
get in
have
front,
DRS
we
on
get
you.
blue flag straight behind him again.
Slow down now.
Copy.
On a 6 pace, okay. As long as he keeps that pace up. Bortoletto gets past Hadjar. Hadjar pulls over, and now he's going to join the back of that train. So is Liam Lawson. Come on, Oscar, break away, please. It's not happening. Oh, Hadjar's in the pits. All right, so we won't finish last. It's a 1070 for Lewis. We have to try and punch through.
So let's have mode push now, please.
Okay.
Cool the car as much as you can.
Copy.
See if we can force the overtake and actually try and pull away from him.
Blue flag.
Copy.
Here we go. Looks like we got him through. Fault for rock on. Is that terminal?
There's a bit of a weird shift, 6 to 7 on the last corner.
Blue flag. Charge.
Ah, damn it. Just can't get far enough ahead. Bortoletto is still tucked up behind Oscar. We're not even going to get either of our cars into the top 18 here.
Next car is Perez.
Oh, this is terrible.
Do your best. Charge on.
Copy.
ERS.
Copy. Copy.
Come on, Lewis, pick your pace up. I'm losing time.
And charge button on. Charge button on.
Okay.
Yeah, we get Cyril and his teammate. And they're both tucked up behind George. God damn it, everyone's just getting a nice cushy, quicker slipstream than we are. We're going nowhere fast. Well, I say fast. We're going nowhere not that fast.
Use the energy.
Copy. Yep. Copy.
Charge button on.
Yeah, copy.
All right, we got through. Unfortunately, I haven't got much battery left, so I don't think I'll be able to stay ahead.
Deployed.
Copy, mate.
Mode push.
Copy.
Cool the car.
Copy. Copy.
That's it.
And charge
No more
button on.
battery. About to get blue flagged again.
Copy.
There we go. Well, that was quicker than I was expecting.
Copy.
You should be mode charge.
Copy.
Oh, this is so frustrating.
Charge button on.
Yeah, copy.
We've been really unlucky with where we've
6
come out,
laps to go.
and it's killed any chance we
Copy.
had of actually being able to fight.
Copy. Trying.
No worries, mate.
All right, so finally,
Race update when you can.
Okay.
Hulkenberg has dropped by Antonelli.
Okay.
Bortoletto and Lawson are no longer
We must do lift and coast every lap, or else we
getting
may
a
not
tow
finish the race.
from a front runner.
And 5 laps to go.
Copy.
The Astra is about to get lapped by George Russell. That can't be right. That must be Ant. Who is that behind it? No, he's lapping. He's lapped Antonelli. There's George.
I think it's turning to make progress here.
Remember, long way to go in this race. Mode push.
Copy.
Got us behind with DRS. And 4 laps to go.
Copy.
If it wasn't for the fact that retiring would hurt our drivers' mentality even more, I'd just retire the cars for the last couple of laps and save the wear and tear, but I can't even risk doing that.
And charge button on.
Copy.
You are doing a good job on tires.
Yeah.
This has been a thoroughly disappointing Grand Prix. We're going to come out without any money from the sponsors as well.
Next guy in front, Bottas.
got 3 laps to go.
Okay.
All right, finally, Lawson is getting blue flagged. Bortoletto's there as well. It's not over yet. I've got a chance of maybe getting one car home.
And you can use all the boost bar.
Yeah.
You need to keep your K1 usage down a bit, otherwise you'll just run out of battery and then you'll just be taken by everybody.
Copy.
Charge on, please.
Copy.
Oh, there goes Lindblad. Sorry, Lawson.
That's the way.
I can't believe I'm actually going to get one of my cars home into top 18. Maybe. Perez gets the DRS. Gets up into 18th place. How have we managed that?
And good job. Next car in front is Hulkenberg.
Alonso has done it. Fernando Alonso.
It's a
is
puncture.
today's Grand Prix winner.
Bortoletto just
And
punctured.
it's Alonso edging out the other drivers to claim first place here today.
You can't say they didn't earn it. They put in an amazing performance today.
Fernando Alonso gets his first win in I don't know how long. Come on. Oh, we're getting blue flag, that's why.
Just do your best.
18th and 19th it'll be. Perez crosses the line in 18th place. How we managed to steal 18th at the very end there, I do not know. It just didn't look like it was going to happen.
And checkered flag.
And Bortoletto is going to end up
That's a checkered flag, mate.
in 22nd and last. Oh, if only someone else had punctured as well, we could have actually made both of our cars through into the top 18. Well, at least we get some money from the sponsors, but yeah, I'm going to play it safe at Silverstone with the sponsors, I think. 20th
Well,
for
the Red
both.
Bull driver did what they could here today.
A very disappointing P21 finish. Definitely not how they wanted to see out the weekend.
And that man up there is certainly no stranger to an F1 podium. Always great to see Fernando in the top 3.
That gives them their first win of the season, and it was really well deserved.
Gives him his first win in
There were
over a
mountains
decade.
to overcome here in Austria, but those 3 managed to climb to the top.
I think 2013 was the last time Fernando won a race.
Well, Karun, how do you think they'll be feeling in the team garage at the end of that?
Well, it was a bit of a mixed bag here. Some things went their way, but others didn't. I think their main target now will be finding some consistency for sure.
And that's it for this weekend here in Austria.
For the next round, we're heading back to the heart of the UK. Get ready for a race to remember in Silverstone, the cradle of Formula One.
So, confirmation of the final result after 13 years of waiting. Fernando Alonso finally climbs to the top step of the Formula One podium once again, beating out George Russell, who took second place, with Leclerc down in 5th. That means George will go top of the drivers again. Sainz in 3rd, ahead of Max Verstappen 4th. Leclerc up 6 places in the end to get 5th. So good damage limitation, considering he started outside the points. Oscar in 6th, ahead of Pierre Gasly in 7th. Yuki Tsunoda in 8th to round out a double 8 position for Aston Martin. 9th for Ferrari, so Hamilton managing to get himself up into the points as well. Then Alex Albon, who started on pole and then had that disastrous little mistake of his, does manage to hang on for the final point. In 11th place, Lando Norris, down 5 places. Then it's Franco Colapinto, Arvid Lindblad in 13th, and the first car to be lapped. Then it's Ocon from Behrman, Antonelli in 16th, 17th for Nico Hulkenberg, 18th for Perez, 19th for Valtteri, 20th for Lawson, 21st for Hadjar, down 13 places, and Bortoletto 22nd after that last lap puncture. In the constructors' standings, the driver's standings, Russell goes ahead of Leclerc then by 8 points. 18 to 10 scored this weekend. They were level going into this weekend. Max in third has 132 points. He's losing a little bit of ground again, but still kind of in the hunt. Then Antonelli, no points for him this weekend after his heroics in the simulated rerun of Barcelona. He is still on 109 points. Lewis Hamilton finally breaks a century. He's up to 100 points and in 5th place. Oscar in 6th has 83, 1 ahead of Carlos Sainz, whose podium has really moved him up the standings in terms of how close he is now to some of the cars in front. Lando, no points this weekend, sees him languishing back on 65 points in 8th. Alonso's win moves him up 2 places into the top 10, into 9th place. He's on 59 points, and Gasly in 10th, down 1, is on 43. Then it's Albon on 36, 18 points still for Valtteri. Isaac is just 1 point behind with 17. Hulkenberg has 15, 4 points for Lawson, 2 points apiece for Esteban Ocon, Franco Colapinto and Sergio Perez. Gabriel Bortoletto has a point in 20th, and still just 2 drivers who have not scored yet this season. Ollie Behrman in 21st and Arvid Lindblad in 22nd, both still on 0 points. In the constructors' standings, Mercedes stretched their lead just a little bit. There was a missed opportunity there for some of the other teams to maybe claw some points back, but Mercedes have continued to pull away. Gap 17 points now to Ferrari. They are second on 254. Big gap back to 3rd place. Red Bull actually jumping above McLaren by 1 point, 149 to 148. Williams have 116 points. Aston are ramping up the points as well. 29 points this weekend thanks to Alonso's win and Tsunoda's 8th place as well. So that is 91 points for Aston now. 45 points for Alpine in 7th. We are still in 8th with 20, 4 points ahead of Audi. Racing Bulls have 4 points and Haas have 2. Let's take a look at the pit stops. Our best stop was a 2.5. We weren't even close. We were about a full 10th off and change, I think, from the top 10 here. Red Bull get the fastest and the 10th fastest stops. McLaren gets 2nd and 9th. Mercedes get the 3rd fastest stop. Aston get 4th. Alpine 5th, 6th and 8th for Audi. And Williams picking up a couple of points in 7th as well. So the standings look like this. It's McLaren top, 217 points. They're opening up a very healthy gap over the rest of the field. Red Bull did actually pull 6 points back on them, but the gap is still significant. It's still 65 points. Mercedes up 2 places into 3rd on 121. Racing Bulls on 117. Ferrari have 109. And Alpine putting pressure on now. They're on 106 points. Audi has 61. Aston 56. Cadillac still have 33 points. No change there. Haas still on 24. And Williams starting to close the gap back up to Haas again. They're now on 14 points after the 6 they earned this weekend. In terms of our stops, our best stop was a 2.56 and a 2.53. All the other stops pretty bad. So a very slow pit crew this weekend. Hopefully things will improve at the next race. Just the one driver did get into the sponsors' requirements. but one is better than none, so we do pick up another 473,000 or so. All right, then. So a little bit of housekeeping before we log off. Silverstone is in 4 days. Let's jump into the inbox. Enzo Fittipaldi's scouting is complete. Let's go and take a look at his marketability. 52. It's not great, is it? But hopefully we can pick him up cheap. Let's see what we can get him for. Certainly not going to be offering anywhere near that kind of money. Don't really want to offer him 400, but we're going to have to if we want any chance of hiring him without bankrupting ourselves. Going to cost too much. All right, so let's bail on Enzo. Who could we maybe go for instead? Iwasa is out of contract. I could have sworn I'd put him at Honda, at Aston. Might move him there next season. Ricardo is going to want a fair bit of money, though, isn't he? Let's scout him. Dorian Pin. Ella Lloyds. What am I actually... Oh, they're on alphabetical order. Okay. I wonder why some of these ratings were all over the place. Magnussen is also in free agency. Let's have a look at Magnussen. And Zhou as well. Zhou might be a decent shout for a reserve driver. Zane Maloney not tied up to anyone as well. Right, let's have a look. Post-race data, what broke on the cars? Let's have a look. Suspension and suspension. There go my spare suspensions. So, I have no spare suspensions and no spare underfloors, and I won't have any for the next race either. They'll take too long. Let's make one of each. We have been given a design center improvement, and we've been given it at just the wrong point in time. We've already started the project. I don't have any money left at the moment, so not going to be starting any more projects for a while. It's just, as much as I'd like to, I can't afford it. I need to keep money aside because new side pods will be ready when we come to go into production when we come back from Silverstone. So we're going to have to regrettably turn down that opportunity. Hopefully we'll get one at a more fortuitous time next season. And try and bump the car a little bit. Let's check in with the board. They're going to be unhappy, I can tell. Yeah, disappointed. Yeah, the results have really started to slip with the board, haven't they? Delighted at the beginning of the season, happy at Sakir. We pulled it back to delighted at Jeddah and Miami, happy at Canada, and then satisfied Barcelona and Monte Carlo at Monaco. And then now here at the Red Bull Ring, we have had our first disappointed result of the season. It's a bit of a shame. Still on target though for our season objective, so it's not all doom and gloom. Let's advance time a couple of days, get some more pit crew training. Let's check in with our development. So have they improved? No, they haven't. It's frustrating. No improvements but no declining for our main drivers. Start of a new month, so that will give us a couple of $1 million. That's a little bit better. I forgot that we were going to get that money. Let's take a look at what the rest of the grid's up to. So Aston have got a new side pod design, one of the best on the grid. Yeah, their car has definitely moved forward in pace in recent weeks. Working on suspension next. McLaren having a difficult season. Two-time constructors and reigning constructors champions. They've won it the last 2 seasons. But yeah, struggling this season. Norris, the current reigning champion, is not looking like he's going to be in any kind of position to defend his crown. Let's plot in our training. So we're going to start the month nicely well rested. That's good. So we can focus in a lot in the gym. Oh, it's a sprint weekend, isn't it? I forgot it was a sprint at Silverstone. Okay. So that's going to have a little bit of extra fatigue. We might not get any training in here. Yeah, no training before Spa. And then after Spa, we've got Hungary and then Zandvoort. It looks like Zandvoort is going to be the mid-season break race. Desperately need to find a bit more pace. And our pit stops. And the car as well. And that goes without saying. Yeah, that'll do. And then get half a day of car building there as well before we go to Zandvoort. There we go. That's our training plotted in for July. Oh, excuse me. All right, so Silverstone is next. It's going to be mixed conditions over the weekend. It's going to be very wet with medium rain on the Friday, which will affect sprint quali. I have no doubt about that. Then light rain on Saturday, which could affect the sprint. It could affect main quali, or it could affect both, or neither, depending on how much it actually rains and when it rains. And then it should be clean and clear weather-wise on the Sunday, but it will look like it will be cool. Again, could be looking at a 2-stop strategy at Silverstone. That is very much a power circuit, very fast, around average speed around Silverstone. So we are going to be very, very much off the pace. I think setting our targets at 20th for both gives us at least a realistic chance of getting good money with both drivers, rather than hoping that we actually manage to squeeze in. Probably going to have to break out the new engine for Valtteri as well at Silverstone. I just don't think the 50% engine is going to cut it anymore. Let's have a look then at the standings. So there we go. George leads now by 8 points from Charles Leclerc as we head to Silverstone. And Mercedes lead by 17 points over Ferrari in the Constructors. Very much a 2-horse race in the Constructors. Still kind of a 3-horse race at the moment in the Drivers. I think Antonelli and Lewis probably a little bit too far away to really be in the hunt, unless something happens to George. And Antonelli and Antonelli and Hamilton start picking up some big results again. It's not entirely out of the question that one of those two could win the championship, but it's more likely going to be George and Charles that are going to be battling it out at the end of the season. Max, I think, is probably going to be a slightly distant third. We'll see how that shakes out. That's it for tonight. If you have enjoyed tonight's race, then a thumbs up would be much appreciated. And if you're not yet subscribed, then why not consider hitting that subscribe button as well. Be sure to hit the bell to be notified when the live streams start. I'll be back tomorrow with round 11 as we head home for me, but not for the team, as we go to Silverstone. And then let's see how badly we get beaten in both a sprint and a Grand Prix. Our first ever sprint at Silverstone, that'll be an interesting experience. I'll also be doing a little bit of rolling line tonight as well. Not for particularly long, probably just for an hour or two. That'll be going live in 15-20 minutes, something like that. I want to have something to eat first. And then I'll be able to show you the progress that I've been making. I have finally done the east side of the station in terms of all the exits, so that's done. I'm going to leave it a while before I start on the right hand side, on the western side, but track work is laid down there now, so now I can start to put in the tracks extending out and then split them as we head towards the Kilsby Tunnel and the London line, and the other line will go towards the Daventry Rail Freight and towards Northampton. So that'll be up in a bit tonight. As I say, I'm going to have a quick bite to eat before I start that stream. But either way, I will be back with some more F1 Manager tomorrow at the usual time. Until then, that's it from me. Thanks for watching. I am Jim Bob, and I'll be back with more F1 Manager very soon.